Hey guys, Instapax here and welcome back to our Football Manager 2017 Manchester United career mode. For those of you that have seen or watched the previous episodes, I said about I was going to look at potentially getting the edit club ability, which I now have, which I'm going to show you guys exactly what it does. So you go into the first team, you've got a little edit thing down in the corner here. And as you can see on the screen, you can edit their reputation, training facilities, youth facilities, transfer budget, wage budget, which I'll just demonstrate for transfer budget. You can literally just put it up to 500 million. Wage budget at the moment is 4.77 million. That's what they've set it to. But I think the highest you can go is 3.25. Because if you put transfer budget up, you can then transfer that into the wage budget. That'll increase it. You can increase the average attendance, everything. I'll cancel that. As for players, you can edit them now as well. So obviously, like Sergio Romero, you can see his current ability is 4 out of 5 star. You could keep his ability as that, potential ability up to 5 star, boost their morale. You can edit their age, the wage. You know, like for example, you can change the clubs. So if I use the example of Neymar or Bale, so I can edit him, take him straight from Madrid to me, and he's now straight on our team, which even though I have the ability to do that, I'm not going to, so I'll transfer him back. But yeah, so now that I've got that, I will be at some point doing one with a lower league team. I'm not going to go crazy and increase our transfer budget to up to 500 million because that ruins the fun of the game. But I do simple things like, you know, I do simple things like increase their transfer budget by, say, 20 million, just so that it gives you that little bit extra. But yeah, we're going to get into this game, which is against Bournemouth. And last time out we played Watford and we lost 3-1. Hopefully we can turn it back around and actually beat Bournemouth this time, even though it's the EFL Cup. But it'd still be nice to beat them in this game and get the win. You know, get back on the winning mentality. But we'll see how we get on. As you saw there, Marcus Rashford is back to full energy, back to full fitness, so I've put him back in the team this time instead of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, just purely because Zlatan, he hasn't been scoring many goals, and I want to give Rashford a chance in the first team, see whether he can, you know, score a few goals. You know, it's the 5th minute, we've had 2 fouls. Jesus got fouled straight away, and Pogba there with a free kick, but he gets the corner, which he seems to have a habit of doing so far. Darmian there with a very stupid foul. And Darmian again with another foul. And they get yet another corner. I feel that we've started this game reasonably well, but at the moment we're just kind of being dominated by Bournemouth. Mkhitaryan there with an attempt, but it goes wide. But like I've said, guys, if there we go, Mkhitaryan, we get the goal. But like I've said, if you want to see other career modes, you want to see, I don't know if there's any particular team, you know, it doesn't have to be specifically prem team, it could be any team generally, as long as I have the ability, because on the Football Manager mobile there's not as many teams as there is in the iPad version, which I do also have, but I don't have the ability to do it the same way I do this one. But like I said, if you want to see other teams, then just comment on the videos, and we'll look at doing it. Like I said in previous videos, once I get my computer fixed, because I'm waiting for it to be custom built at the moment, then I'll be doing polls on all of these videos, and I will suggest other teams, and as you can see there, we then concede a penalty and they score it. So it's now 1-1, which is not the best of starts, but you know, we'll see how the game develops. One thing I will say that I've noticed with this career mode is we are conceding a lot of free kicks. You know, teams seem to be fouling us quite a bit. I think it helps with the fact we've got Darwin and Martial there with the second goal, so we are now back in front. As I was saying, we seem to be conceding a lot of free kicks at the moment. Just have a look through the player ratings. Let's have a look. Let's put Smalling back in. So, as you saw there, I looked at team stats. Rojo's on a 5 rating. He hasn't had the best of games, so I'm going to take him off and put Smalling in. But yeah, no, like I said, once I get my computer fixed, because at the moment I'm currently waiting for it to be built, because my old one basically blew up. But once that gets done and I have the ability to edit videos properly and everything else, got all the software again, I will be altering these videos slightly, in the fact that I will be putting polls in for suggestions on other teams. You know, I'm only going to put 3 or 4 on the poll of teams that I think could be fun to do it with, really. You know, but we're going to do a poll on them eventually, and see what teams you guys would like me to do a career mode with. I'd also appreciate if, once we decide what team we're going to do it with, if you guys want me to use the editability just to show you guys what kind of difference it makes with that particular team. You know, for example, I don't know, if we do it with Sunderland, because they don't have a massive transfer budget, and as proven by this season, they got relegated, then I'd probably incorporate that into it, just to show you guys, you know, if you had an extra 10-15 million to it, increase their reputation, what kind of difference in players you can get and the quality of players you can get. You know, if there's something that you guys would like to see, then you can always comment on these videos or anything like that, and it will show us, or show you, should I say, not show us, because I already know, because I've done it before. So it will show you exactly the difference in quality, price, you know, what you can do with it. I mean, there are a few youth players that you could buy. I mean, you've got players like Renato Sanchez, Yuri Tielemans, Ousmane Dembele. They all develop into brilliant players. And there we go, Rashford, he actually gets a goal on his return. It took him a while, but he did get there. You know, I feel that putting Rashford in has actually helped us a little bit, and he gets a second one. No, it was Jesus. It was Jesus. Okay, I thought it was actually Rashford. But I do feel playing Rashford up front has actually helped us a lot, because it means we've got pretty much like 3-4 pacey forwards. There we go, and Smalling gets a goal as well. So, considering we lost 3-1 against Watford last time round, and we've been pretty much beating Bournemouth 5-1 now. Could be 6-1, might be 5-2. Still got another couple of minutes to go, so we'll see whether we can get another goal. Doesn't look like we're going to. No, we beat them 5-1. So it's surprising, really, how much of a difference just adding Rashford in actually makes to the team. But yeah, like I said, guys, I will be eventually adding polls to this, or if you want to just do it before I do the polls, comment any other career modes you want to see, any other players you want me to buy just to see whether they develop that you guys are interested in. Could be anyone. You know, I'm more than happy to buy them, or even just transfer them over, even if it's just for a season or two, just to see how they develop. So, you know, if you guys ever play it, or you're struggling to find players, you can go, well, he's got the ability to do it. I want him to look at them and see what they're like, whether they're worth it, whether they're worth the money they want, how they develop, do they develop into a world-class player. But yeah, guys, this is the end of this episode. Remember, subscribe and smash that like button. If we get 6 likes, I will do the next episode, and if we get 10, I'll look at doing a career mode with Southend United without the editability, just to see whether we can get promoted into the Premiership. Or if you guys want me to do a Southend United career mode instead with the editability, we'll do that as well. Pretty much whatever you guys want. I have the ability to do pretty much any team on this. But yeah, remember, like, hit the smash. Talking gibberish again. Smash the like button and subscribe. Until next time, guys. See you later.